Hi guys, I'm back. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the traditional customizer to copy and paste text into your WordPress. So I'm back at my site page, at my About. I'm going to edit it, and I already copied my text from my Google Doc. Now I want to work in the other customizer. So here's how you can switch. You choose this for more tools and options. All the way at the bottom of the page, I can't even see it on my screen when I record this way, but it's there. So you might have to like kind of fiddle with your screen a little. I think they're making it hard to find because they want everybody using the other one. But nope, I couldn't get it. Here, I'm going to have to just pause, and I'm going to go. It's down there. It's definitely down there. I just can't see it, and I can't move my screen while I'm recording. So I'll be right back. Okay, so that button is right under the options. It was just a little hard for me to see it on my screen because it's a little smaller. So once I choose that, it's going to say, "Oh, are you sure you want to use the classic editor?" Yes, use the classic editor. And now you have a traditional "what you see is what you get" box. So you can just put. So it's like everything that goes into this one box is what gets published and what appears. So it's not, everything's together. It's not separated into the blocks. So is one better than the other? You know what? No, it's just whatever you're used to. So at some point they'll probably phase this one out, is my guess. So I think it's just good to know both and just use whatever you're comfortable with. So, and then here, if you forget to clear your formatting first, you can clear it here. You can just highlight everything. Okay, so I'm back, and I did switch to the classic editor. So it was at the bottom of the page. I clicked, it was under options, and then it says, "Are you sure you want to use the classic editor?" And I put use the classic editor. And now this appears. This is my WYSIWYG window. What you see is what you get. So everything that you put into this window kind of gets treated as one unit, but you can format different parts of it. So is the one better than the other? I'm just used to this one because I've been using this for like 10 years. But, you know, I'm getting more used to the block one. It doesn't really matter. The one thing that is a little handy, if you forget to clear your formatting, you can do that right here. And I haven't found that yet in the block one. So when you bring all of your text over, you're going to have some spacing things, so you want to fix that. And now here I'm going to do my subhead. Now subheads are really important. We'll talk about this more next week for SEO, search engine optimization. So as I said in video 1, your main title is going to be automatically formatted in H1. We never choose that one. We always choose H2 or H3. So H2, if you feel like, oh, that's just a little too big, you can do H3. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to bold that. All right, so you always want this to really stand out from your text. You can use colors, but if you're going to use colors, I would pick one color, and I would use it for all of my subheads throughout every page on my blog. Okay, now I want to show you how to add in. So here is the link. So the link does come up, but I'm going to edit it because I need to check it to make sure it's set to open in a new window, because it won't be. So you always want to do that. It's super annoying on a blog or a website if it's not set to open in a new window. Later on, you can look, once you have more content, you can link to, like you could say, you know, in my last week's post, I talked about blah, and then you can link to that. So that's an inbound link. This is an outbound link. Okay, I'm going to save it, and it does, in this theme, it does underline it. That's why we don't underline we don't underline online unless you, like, it may be one word. Okay, so I want to add in a picture. I go to media. It works the same way. I'm going to add in my elephant. You can also, if you wanted to choose more than one image, you can, it will let you do that. It will prompt you to continue. You can do a tile. You can do individual images. You can do tile. You can do lots of different, do squares. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to cancel that. So I just want to put in a picture. So I'll put in that and just insert. There I am. That's kind of, if I think it's too big, I can make it smaller. Now the nice thing is that this photo came from the WordPress library, and so it's free for me to use, and it's putting the attribution in the picture for me. And we'll talk more about copyright and images later. But just so you know how to do the basics. So any subhead that you have, make that heading 3, okay, and I'll keep going, formatting my text. You want to make sure that you fix your spacing, because a lot of times when you bring it over, it's going to space out weirdly, and you just want one hard return in between your paragraphs and in between paragraphs and subheads. This is just a one line paragraph. You always must update. Okay, you're going to lose what you have, so always update, and then you can preview it, but don't forget to update. Okay. Now I will show you these other page settings next week. I'll be back. I'll show you how to do your metadata for your SEO. But for now, you should have enough to at least get your about up and a picture. So if you have any questions, reach out, let me know, and I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do with your blogs.